video is sponsored by Native. Hey guys, I'm Alexandra and welcome to season 3 of my rental reno. I've moved out of the treehouse and into my brand new 2-bedroom home. I'm gonna be making over this space start to finish, room by room. I'm so excited.
Is my camera ready?
Hi neighbor, don't worry.
New selfie spot.
Cute!
This has been a steep learning curve for me.
There's no more pink, I swear.
Let's get started. I am so excited about today's My Rental Reno episode because I am making over the 2 staircases in my home and my top landing where our bedroom and office is. I have never tackled a staircase makeover that's involved like a runner or paint. We did recently make over viewer Sarah's staircase using peel and stick decals. I will link that video up here. Go watch that if you like the staircase content. But it's gonna be a really fun video and I'm excited to tackle a new skill. So just to recap, we recently had all of the floors replaced in our apartment. If you missed that episode, I will also link that up here. At the same time, we had the carpet ripped off of the staircases and we had them professionally painted. This was a long process. For a while, we didn't know what was under the carpet. Our landlord also didn't know what was under the carpet, but we knew collectively that this carpet had got to go. It was gray, it was old, and this is an old Victorian home, so I knew that if we could restore the stairs somehow with paint or refinishing them with stain, I just knew that they would be really beautiful. One thing I will mention, which I mentioned in the last video, is that it is really, really expensive to refinish hardwood, and especially if it's in a really poor condition like ours was. The wood is soft. It's also just been painted over a million times, and we decided with the landlord that the most cost-effective and time-effective method was going to be to paint the stairs. So we had the carpet pulled up, we had the painters come in, we had them fill the holes from all of the millions of staples that were in the carpet, and then they painted the upstairs a beautiful white color and the downstairs a black color. I wanted to go with something really dark for the stairs that lead into the entryway. I don't know, there's something about black stairs that I really like. I think it looks really sophisticated, but I wanted to keep the upstairs bright, airy, and white, and so we painted the upstairs white as well. I used Behr's Scuff Defense paint. It covers stains and it's really great for high traffic areas, so I knew that this was the right paint to choose for our stairs. That brings us to the present day. The stairs are painted and it's time to tackle the landing upstairs. So you'll notice that the landing is just covered in plywood. It's just screwed to the floor, and this was under the carpet that the demo guys took up. So it was kind of up to me and Noah to figure out what we were gonna do with the upstairs landing. We didn't have enough floors from downstairs to carry it upstairs, which I was actually really happy about because I kind of knew there was a good chance that there was gonna be old rustic floors underneath this plywood. Someone's sleeping on the job. Guys, you did it. Wow, I've always wanted old character floors. These boards are so beautiful, even though they're covered in dust. And I know with a little white paint, I can revive these and make them look really, really cool. Hey guys, it's the next day. I'm going to take up the floor. I'm gonna clean under there and then start priming. Noah got all the screws out last night, which is great. It's really dusty, so I have a mask. Let's do this. Now that the plywood's up, I am going to clean the floor. This is so important when you're painting anything, but especially a floor like this that is covered in dust. So I'm giving it a really good clean. I'm vacuuming it, I'm mopping it, and I'm just making sure to get into all the little nooks and crannies to make sure there is no dust on the floor. This is what it looks like. Just imagine it white. Looking pretty cool. I am going to start priming the floor. There's still this piece of plywood that has to be cut. I just don't have the right tool to do that right now. So I'm gonna paint around it, and then there's gonna be a quarter round that goes right there. I am just using a paintbrush and some primer, and I'm cutting in, and I'm going to cover this whole top landing with a really heavy duty primer. I'll link the one I'm using below. It is pretty smelly, but it sticks to like literally everything and anything. Now it's time to go in with a roller, and I'm just using some more primer to cover this entire landing. You'll notice that the molding has been taken off. It's still looking a bit disheveled, but I just wanted to get some sort of primer on the floor and then worry about the shoe molding and the quarter rounds later. This is the first coat. I love distressed looking wood. Like honestly, my dream has always been to have these kind of floors painted white in a home, and I can't believe that this is happening, even though it's a small part of the home. I don't actually think I'm gonna go into the cracks with my paintbrush because I wanna see the like rusticness of it. The rusticness? We'll see. I might test a patch with like filling in the cracks with white, but yeah, I like it. So I'm gonna let this first coat of primer dry. Then I'm gonna do another coat, and then I'm gonna do the actual floor paint. Yay! Next up, I'm hanging some family photos in a little gallery wall. This little hallway gets so much light because of the skylight, so I thought some nice family photos would look really great here. This is the layout. There's gonna be one more there. My idea is that the pictures would like grow upwards as we put more up. I'm not sure. I just tried one of the art prints along this wall, and I think it's better there because this wall is so big, and I think leaving room for a larger piece of art is the way to go. So I'm gonna obviously level this out and just see how they look stacked along this pillar here. I knew that I wanted to hang a lot of photos, so I didn't want to put a million nails in the wall, so I'm just using command strips to hang these. Shout out to Poster Jack. I got all of my family photos printed at Poster Jack. They're a Canadian company, and their shipping is really quick. I think they ship worldwide, actually. Can you quickly do a Google, little Google?
Yes, yes. Got it.
They ship across Canada, and they also ship in the States. They're just simple, but really, really beautiful. I also love that they offer a square size, so I can just take photos off Instagram and then have them framed. It is 11:20, and I just walked up the stairs and I was like, I don't like the pictures where I hung them this morning. They're too crowded. So I'm trying to put them on the opposite wall. Just thought I would update you. Friends, this is the beauty of command strips. They're renter friendly, but also just easy to move around. When at 11 p.m. you decide to change your gallery wall position. You guys, this is much better. Much better.
You guys. Hey guys. I love this.
This looks so much better, and there's room to add Noah's family photos now that they've arrived from Poster Jack. A quick pause in today's video to talk about this week's sponsor, Native. I am thrilled that Native is sponsoring this video. I love using Native. I have used it for about, I don't know, a year and a half when we started working together. I have not gone back since they sent me my first deodorant. Honestly, you guys, I am obsessed. Native deodorant is cruelty-free, it's sulfate-free, it's paraben-free, and it is my go-to for hot summer days. They dry quickly, they're not sticky, and they also always have so many scents to choose from, and they release new scents every season. So this is my new favorite. It's the Sweet Peach and Nectar. It smells like summer in a deodorant. Also, surf and sea moss reminds me of just like being on vacation at the beach. It's so, so good. They also carry body wash, sunscreen, and toothpaste. This one is basically empty. Noah uses this every day religiously. It's a citrus and herbal musk scent. He swears by the body wash now. He loves it so much. If you guys want to try Native for yourself, I of course have a discount code for you. So if you use my code and my link in the description box, and they'll be on screen here, you can get 3 deodorants, which are usually $36 for $24. That's 33% off. Also with my discount code, you can get 20% off their body wash or their toothpaste. Go get yourself some Native products. You will not regret it. Now that I'm all fresh and ready to go, let's get back to the makeover and get that stair runner on. Hey guys, this is the last day of painting the landing. Got my hair up in a scrunchie. On the weekend, I trimmed a lot of the edges, so now they're like nice and clean. There's shoe molding around most of the perimeter of the hallway. There's a couple spots where I need to install a quarter round, but I'm gonna do that after I paint. Let's get painting. I am approaching this floor very casually. I really wanted to go for like a weathered, rustic, barn board look. So I'm not really being that perfect about it. I'm not like getting in all the cracks. I want it to look really rustic, really old. I'm just really excited to see it come to life, and what a difference some white paint makes. No! No! Look at her. Look at her.
Go grab her.
Do you have white olive bear paws?
You have to stay here and you have to be peaceful and I'm making space for you.
The landing is done and it looks so good. My dream of having rustic white barnwood floors is coming true. Looks so good. Hey guys.
Hey. What?
Now it's time for us to choose the runners that we want on both the stairs. And something that's really been working for us is I take the lead on the design. I kind of present it to Noah, show him what I'm thinking. They're like, no, I don't like that. Like, but what about this? And then I go and I hunt for that thing and we kind of regroup and come back together.
It's our own version of this or that.
Yeah. You mean on Instagram?
Yeah.
You watch my Instagram stories?
Sometimes.
Cute. I wanted to show you what I'm thinking for the upstairs.
Okay.
So my friend Tasha, she has an awesome YouTube channel and she recently redid her staircase. You should also just go check out her channel. She has such a cool like vintage, deserty vibe. Look at that runner.
Looks good. I really like it.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
There's some pink in it.
Yeah, but there's a mix of stuff. It's not like pink.
I thought it kind of looked like your living room rug.
Yeah, but like a different color palette. Like
Yeah.
like a reddish, orangish, pinkish mix. Yeah?
So you're on board?
Yeah.
That was so easy. Okay, but downstairs,
I mean, I think it should be something darker and like more durable because there's gonna be more foot traffic, like maybe.
yeah, true. So like you think something black and shoot?
I think some sort of pattern with some black, not like fully black, but.
I'm gonna like look for some options. I'll put them in the mood board. I'll also put Tasha's in the mood board to see how it looks.
Okay. Hell yes or hell no?
Mostly you say,
I don't know.
and I say, then what else do you think will work? And you say, I don't know.
How do I stop it?
I found this runner and I thought this would look really nice against the black stairs and still has a pop of pattern. This is also very reasonably priced. I'm gonna show Noah this and see what he thinks, but this is kind of what I'm leaning towards for downstairs. I also think like this is really durable and so it'll hide dirt. There's also like this, so I think this is too much black considering we just painted the stairs black. There's this, which is nice. Gonna call him down, see what he thinks, but I think we have some good options. So I found this one. We were looking at this one earlier today.
Yeah.
Or there's this.
I think too black, too dark.
I think so too.
Okay.
Ooh, what about this? I don't know. I think this might be the one.
Let's do it then.
The runner arrived. It's everything I hoped it would be and more. I messaged Tasha to tell her that I got the same runner as her. She said hands down the staircase is probably one of my most favorite corners in my home because of this runner, and I was like, I get it. And I'm also just really happy that we're now runner twins. So the first thing I'm doing is measuring my stair tread, and then I'm also measuring the size of my runner, the width of it. I'm subtracting the width of the stair with the width of the runner and then dividing it by 2, and that number is the amount of distance that needs to be on either side of the runner. So I was really worried about this rug not being straight. I was super nervous I was gonna staple it and it was gonna be like wonky. So what I did was I cut individual pieces of tape for either side of where the runner should be on each stair. Because this was my first time doing this, I wanted a visual guide for every step. And I just thought it would make it easier. Like, put in the hard work so that when I was installing, it would just be like smooth sailing and I wouldn't have to worry. So if you guys have been an OG longtime follower, you might know that I am terrified of staple guns. I don't know what it is. They seem really dangerous to me. And so I was not excited when my landlord brought over not just a staple gun, but a stapler plus a compression tank, like an air compressor. You could totally use a regular staple gun for this, but my landlord happened to have this like big air compressor. It's just a way more sophisticated and like heavy duty way of making sure the carpet is installed really securely to your stairs.
So I'm using my guides to make sure that it's straight. And then I'm taking this tool, this is a smoothing tool. I'm pushing the rug back into the back of the stair and just creasing it with this tool. Then I'm gonna take my nail gun. I was really nervous about doing this myself, but it's pretty easy and it's kind of like really fun.
Is it?
For someone who was terrified of a little mini stapler, I am obsessed with this machine. I am obsessed with installing carpet runners. It just felt really rewarding and like I accomplished a hard thing. People can do hard things. Literally me.
So I knew we would arrive at this part eventually. I have more than one rug, obviously, to cover the stairs. I'm going to have to cut the rug here, staple it, and then rejoin the next one.
You want to make sure you're stapling the last bit of your first carpet underneath, and that's just gonna make it seem really clean and like it's one long runner.
I'm taking that piece that I cut off, I'm lining it up, and then I'm gonna cut right here and then start stapling so it'll look like a seamless transition. Okay, so we've gotten to the tricky part, but I think we know what to do. We've watched a couple of YouTube videos. So we're gonna staple this here, and then where Noah's tucking it under, I think that's where we cut, and then reattach it so it curves to the right instead of to the left.
We have 2 more steps to do. I needed to order more carpet. Note to self and note to all of you, order more carpet than you think you're going to need. Okay, it is day 2 of installing stair runners.
Sounded like a radio.
Okay. I'm really excited about this runner because this is actually a Rejuvenation dupe. I first found this runner on Rejuvenation and it's really expensive. Rejuvenation is like a US based home store, and I found the exact same one. Not only was it significantly cheaper, but you can buy it by the foot. So I could buy the precise amount that I needed without overspending, which was amazing. I spent just $200 on this runner for downstairs, which if anyone has shopped for runners before, you know that they're expensive. I will link the one that I bought down below. And if you don't like this pattern, there are so many runners you can buy by the foot on Etsy, so would highly recommend looking there. So upstairs, I wanted to put green tape on both sides on every stair just because I was so worried about it being equal distance apart for each side. But now that I have a little bit more confidence, what I did was I put green tape on the first couple, and now I'm just moving the tape down a step, and that way I know it's in line. And I'm not doing it on the other side because the idea is if it's lined up on this side, it's gonna be lined up on this side because I measured to make sure there's equal distance apart. I will say this rug was a lot thicker than the pink one, and this heavy duty stapler was a game changer. So just keep that in mind when you're installing a runner that is made of jute. We run into a problem. Get it? Run in. That was like a Danny Burger joke. Okay, so I made an honest mistake, a rookie mistake. I've never done this before, but I made the mistake so you guys don't. I didn't account for how much extra runner we'd need for the risers. So we're short about 2 feet. I was gonna like come up with some amazing solution, but there really isn't another solution other than I need to get more runners. So always buy more than you think you'll need because you might mess up, you might just not do the calculations properly like I did. You know, you live and you learn, but it's looking really, really, really good. Woohoo! Hey guys, so it is finally the last day of these staircase makeovers. I'm so excited to reveal it to you. But before I do that, let's add some finishing touches. I'm adding this beautiful art done by Noah's mom on this wall. They look so good in this little cluster. I'm also adding this Ikea mirror. I had this in my old place. It's under $100, such a steal. I also added this ceiling light on the top landing, and this piece of $26 molding around it is such a game changer and makes it look like it's been here forever. This light used to be in our living room. I just gave it a quick coat of black spray paint, and I think it just fits so well up here. Noah and I are both so happy with how these staircases turned out. As always, this is an evolving process, so I'm thinking we'll add a couple runners upstairs, maybe a plant by the mirror on this landing up here, but for now, I wanna reveal it to you, and let's take a look at what these stairs looked like before. This is what they look like now. Thank you, Tasha, for recommending this runner. It just looks so much brighter, so much homier, and this runner adds so much warmth to our space. Paired with these Scandi oak floors, it's just like my dream coming to life. And then let's head downstairs, this really durable jute runner with this fun pattern and the black stairs. It's such a juxtaposition from the top staircase, but somehow it just works really well and still flows. This was a big chunk of our reno. I'm so happy it's done. Thank you so much to Native Deodorant for sponsoring this video. Make sure you use my link and my code in the description box and on screen for an awesome discount. And as always, I will see you guys next Saturday. Bye.